Hello, this is Esor, Night Elf Warrior on the Hammerish US PvP server, coming to you today with the 3 out of 3 Vault of Archervon Raid Instance Raid Guide. This is the final boss, the hardest, the one that just came out a couple weeks ago, Koralon. This guy, in my opinion, can be very difficult or very easy. Um, this is all about tanks, all about positioning, and all about healers. So everybody, it's just pretty much an idiot check. Stay out of fire. Tanks just need to stay stacked. There's actually two ways you can do this. You can have them stationary all the time to increase DPS for range if you're range heavy, or you can do it kiting if you're melee heavy. So I was lagging a little bit, so I just wanted to show the pull. So there's a little debuff. If you can see on the debuff, it's a little fire that shows if you're standing near a fire patch. So you just gotta stay away. The tanks will need a stack because they'll do something called Meteor Fist, which will split the damage between people on in front of him or within 15 yards of the tank. You can do it that all melee can stand on top of the tank, so it splits evenly, but your DPS has a higher chance of dying. You can if tanks pop shield wall, they take very minimal damage. But what I've seen most happen, the best, most successful, is that he'll have a buff going on every 30 seconds, which will increase his damage by 5%. This is a pure DPS race too, because if he gets it too high, he'll do that flame breathing, which he just did, and it'll completely kill the healers, which then the tanks won't be able to be healed. It's just very DPS intensive, and this is very fun boss. In my opinion, this is my favorite. Just everybody needs to know what to do. Stay out of fire patches. Tanks need to stay stacked at all times, and DPS just needs to DPS like crazy. This is a huge DPS race. 25-man mode, you want everybody above 3.5k or 3k, depending on your group composition. It's just very DPS intensive. Right there, so people are starting to die. As you can see in my group, we have 2 DPS down. Actually, one of them is the second on the DPS charts. It's just very hard. You just have to always stay out of the fire patches. In my opinion, too, you can kite them, but not on the red circle. Usually when I lead these, I always say nobody on the red circle, because it's kind of hard to see the fire if people don't look at their debuff. The tanks just need to stay stacked too. That's very easy. So we ended up one-shotting him. Good group. I think we got him, if I can see correct, 10 stacks. So he would be hitting quite a bit harder. So usually around 8 stacks. If a Meteor Fist goes off, that's where I usually say Shield Wall, Last Stand, Icebound 42.